The Red Sox got a huge win yesterday. The Yankees lost to the Rockies, LOL, but the biggest story of the day, Alex Bregman leaves the game. We're going to talk about all of that in this morning's video before Game 1 of the doubleheader coming up in a few hours. But before we do that, I promised and I'm delivering. I told you a few videos ago, if you followed me on our Instagram account, at the Red Sox Rundown on Instagram, I would give the first 10 followers a shout out. We only got 8, which is okay. Very close, but here they are. Shout out Curtis2953, Mike Lozada, MK172383119, Mark15 Ianelli, excuse me if I mispronounced that, Hamster953368, King_Gill90, Raul Sierra _17, and SethyBoy5799. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to follow the Instagram. Like I said, you get the recaps there first, all the breaking news over on the Instagram, and I'm going to offer it up again. If you want a shout out on a future video, first 10 followers on the Instagram get a shout out. I'm going to leave that link in the comments and description of today's video. Go follow the Instagram. We're putting out a bunch of content over there. Don't miss out. Let's get into the biggest story of yesterday's game. Yesterday's game was super fun to watch. Obviously, we thought we were going to have a doubleheader. It got rained out. We're going to have the doubleheader today. But, hey, come on. When you win 19-5, there's very few negatives to be had. Although there are a few, which we're going to talk about. First things first, Alex Bregman leaves the game with what is being diagnosed as right quad tightness. So I think we can all take a little bit of a deep breath. At the time of recording this, we do not have an update from Alex Cora this morning before Game 1, but he is not in the lineup for Game 1. I think that's obvious. I don't think he's going to play at all today. He might not play at all this weekend. But Alex Bregman did talk to reporters after the game yesterday, and he said he called it day to day. And he said, he'll see how he feels this morning. But one of the things he said is all of his strength is still there. So that's a good thing. I think that maybe he just got some tightness and didn't want to push it. I think that's kind of what Cora was saying at the time in his press conference as well, was really like, Bregman knows how he feels. And if something feels off, he's not going to push it, because the last thing you want is for him to try to play through something and then it turned into something worse. So having him just go out immediately was the right decision. Now, at the time, it looked bad. Like, I was panicking at my desk at work. Like, oh my gosh, non-contact injury. And he knew right away that he had to leave. Like, that's not good. And this still, I'm not, probably best case scenario, but it's not great though. The last thing you want is for the best player on your team, not named Rafael Devers, the best position player on your team, to come down with any sort of lower body injury at all. And whether it is just some right quad tightness, what could that snowball into in the future? The Red Sox need to be very, very careful here, because they might have dodged a bullet. Again, we don't know at the time of recording this. We don't have an update yet. But they might have dodged a bullet, but they need to be very careful here, because this cannot snowball into something worse. So I doubt Bregman plays today. I doubt he plays tomorrow either. So I'm still concerned. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. Like, they need to be incredibly careful here, because the Red Sox seem like they are starting to get into a little bit of a groove, and they're playing a really bad Baltimore Orioles team, and then they've got the Yankees coming up in a few weeks. You need to be full steam ahead once you head to New York to play the Yankees, because you play the Yankees 2 times in the course of a week and a half. That is a 6-game stretch where you could end up taking the lead in the AL East, and you need Alex Bregman there. Like, this team is not going to go far if they do not have Alex Bregman in this lineup. He has had the hottest start of his career with the Red Sox. Please be careful with Bregman. Go down below in the comments, show some love to Alex Bregman. Just spam AB down below in the comments. It does not seem like it's anything serious, but I'm still cautious about this. Like, the last thing we need is for this to snowball into something worse and Alex Bregman get actually really hurt. So spam the ABs down below. Send out the good vibes to Alex Bregman. Hopefully it's nothing serious, and hopefully everything's going to be okay. All right, let's talk about the game. Let's get into something a little more fun. Red Sox win 19-5. This was a fun game to watch, I'm not going to lie, guys. You score 13 runs in the 8th inning. The Orioles put in a position player, and you just go to town. Let's talk about the pitching first. I do kind of want to get into the weeds on this real quick. Brayan Bello didn't look good. He just didn't. And we've seen this coming. The trends have been there of his stuff just not performing well at all. And he goes 4 innings, 6 hits, 2 runs, 1 walk, 7 Ks. I mean, that's not a bad stat line, but it's how he got there. He only went 4 innings, which is very concerning considering you were supposed to play a doubleheader yesterday. Didn't end up happening. You're playing the doubleheader today. But they had to use 4 relievers out of the pen to pick up Bello's slack. And he didn't look good. He had no command. He would get to 2 strikes really easily, and then he would just nibble around the corner, dick around, and not finish off batters. Like he threw like 25 pitches in the first inning. That's not, I think it's like 22 or something, but he was in the 4th and he had thrown 87 pitches, and then he got pulled at the end of the 4th. Like, Bello, you need to be more efficient than that. You're averaging more than 20 pitches an inning. You just can't do that, especially on the potential day of a doubleheader. You just read the room, man. Like, your bullpen is incredibly taxed. They had to pick up the slack of Lucas Giolito and others, and Walker Buehler for getting thrown out. They had to pick up that slack over the past few days. You needed to go long here, and you didn't. And so I am concerned about Brayan Bello a little bit. Like, it's not anything that I'm feeling very good about. The stat line's not bad, but it's only in 4 innings. Like, that's the thing. Cora preaches going at least 5, but honestly, this year, I think pitchers should go at least 6. And for Bello to cut that 2 innings short and have to get 2 more innings out of the bullpen on a doubleheader day, that's not great. The rest of the bullpen was great, though. You had Brandon Bernardino come and give you a perfect inning. He's been looking really good. His ERA is 1.29. Like, he's been absolutely slinging it. This was the best news for me. Garrett Whitlock went 2 clean innings. He only sacrificed 1 hit and he struck out 3. That's great for Garrett Whitlock's confidence because he was absolute booty cheeks for like a week and a half and blew four saves. Like, that's great to see. He actually got the win, too, which was cool. But 2 very clean innings from him. He only sacrificed 1 hit. That's what you want to see. And look, the Orioles aren't a good team. They're not a good team this year. But for Whitlock to get that confidence back is desperately needed. You had Justin Wilson go a third of an inning, 2 hits, 1 earned run, 1 walk. Not a great outing for Justin Wilson. And then Justin Slayton comes in, gives you the 2/3 of an inning, 1 hit, 1 K, looked good. And then old Abraham Toro, position player, comes in the 9th to end it out. At that point, you were up 15 runs, so save an arm. Like, put in a position player. Toro kind of shoved 37 mile an hour cutters, 35 mile an hour sliders, whatever they were registering as. But he went 1 inning, 4 hits, 2 runs, 1 walk, got out of the game. Like, that's all you can ask for from a position player. You know, on the other side, the position player that threw for the Orioles, he's got a 72 ERA. So, all things considered, Abraham Toro kind of shoved. I'm not going to lie. Grade Brayan Bello's outing for me. Let's just get into the weeds here. A, B, C, D, or F. I'm honestly going to give it like a D. Like, that's probably too harsh. I'm going to give it a C-. I think that he did what he needed to do in the 4 innings, but he just didn't go long enough. And he really struggled with 2 strikes. So I'm going to give it a C-. I would have liked to see a lot more from him, and it did not help the confidence at all because we were all starting to get a little unconfident with Bello, and that really shot the confidence. Like, he has not looked sharp over his past few starts. So I'm going to give it a C-, but you let me know. A, B, C, D, or F. And while you're down there, hit that subscribe button. It's absolutely free. We're doing videos after every single game. We're going to have shorts after both the doubleheader games today, and then we'll have a video tomorrow morning recapping the doubleheader as well. So if you love the Red Sox, hit that subscribe button. We are so close. I think we're 120 subscribers away from our next goal of 2,000 subscribers. We're knocking on the door, guys. Help me show the bosses that the Red Sox fans are out in abundance, and hit that subscribe button right now. Let's talk about the lineup. This is probably my biggest piece of contention. The lineup looked good today, all things considered, until you got to the really the sixth. You didn't really look that good. The lineup struggled through that. Like, Cade Povich pitched a really good game. He went 5, only gave up 4 hits, 1 run. He walked 3, which was good to see that the Red Sox walked a little bit. And he struck out 7. So, until you got the relievers in the game, you kind of got carved up by a starter who has struggled this year. And that wasn't very confident. However, once you got going, you got going. You scored 5 in the 6th, 13 in the 8th, and then that was ball game. It's the Rafael Devers show. 4 for 6, 2 home runs, a 3-run home run in a grand slam. He looked absolutely dominant. Now, I know the grand slam came off the position player, but who cares? He had to generate all the power. The pitch was like 50 miles an hour. He had to generate all the power to go deep right field into the bullpen. Like, Raffy is one of the hottest hitters in baseball, and it is just awesome. I'm so happy to see. Jared Carrabis had the tweet today. Actually, I'll just pull it up. Let's just talk about it. I'll pull it up. Let's see how great Raffy's performing as of late. And Twitter's broken again. Let's freaking go, Elon. I love you. Fix your damn app. Here it is. Rafael Devers' first 5 games of the season, which I was at 3 of them. He went 0 for 19 with 15 strikeouts. Since then, he has got a .331 average, a .441 on base, a .617 slug, a 1.058 OPS, 14 doubles, 12 home runs, and 46 RBIs in 47 games. He's the hottest hitter in baseball, not named Aaron Judge, and the fact that he is your number 2 hitter in the lineup, I don't give a shit. He can play wherever he wants. I don't care. He can be the DH. He doesn't need to play first. Abraham Toro and Nick Sogard can do whatever. Ryan Noda, who cares? I don't care. Just, he needs to keep hitting bombs. That's all I care about. Let Raffy cook. That's what you love to see. And the rest of the lineup played well too. Jarren Duran, he went 2 for 5, 3 runs, 3 RBIs. He had a walk. He did strike out twice. You don't love to see the strikeouts. He was the only person to have a multi-strikeout game. Alex Bregman went 1 for 2, and then he left with the injury. Rob Refsnyder had a home run yesterday. He went 3 for 5. He had 2 runs and 4 RBIs. Like, Rob Refsnyder's like good. You can't get rid of Rob Refsnyder. That's why when you talk about like the Roman Anthony and the Marcelo Myers of the world, like I'm sending David Hamilton down every day of the week because you like Rob Refsnyder that can't happen. Carlos Narvaez had a really great day as well. 3 for 5, 2 RBIs. He scored a run. He walked as well. Christian Campbell didn't have a hit today, but he did have a hit that got called an error, which should have been a hit. So it is what it is. He struggled as of late. And Sedan went 1 for 4 with 2 runs as well. Let's talk about Trevor Story. We've had this conversation already, but I'm going to have it again. First things first, 1, 2, 3, 4. Why was he hitting in the 5 hole yesterday? And then the lineup for game 2 came out before it got postponed, and I believe he was in the 4 hole? Cora, what the fuck are you doing? Excuse my language. Cora, what are you doing, man? This guy stinks. He's really bad. He went 1 for 5, 2 runs, 1 walk, 1 K. That 1 hit came off the position player. After his first at-bat against the position player, he grounded out. Like, my brother can't even get a hit off a position player. That's how bad it is. Thankfully, he got another opportunity and he got a base hit. But that first at-bat looked horrible. I think he was down 0-2 and then he grounded out against a position player. Look, Trevor Story, great veteran presence in the locker room. You know he's got heart. You know he's trying his best. I'm sure he's a great guy, but that brother stinks. And you've got Marcelo Meyer hitting absolute moonshots in Worcester yesterday. Why? I need someone to, I need Craig Breslow or Alex Cora to legitimately explain to me why. Why? Why do we have Marcelo Myers sitting in AAA hitting absolute tanks, and you've got Trevor Story grounding out against a position player on the mound? Make it make sense. This brother needs to get out of the lineup. He is a black hole in the lineup. His OPS is now down below. His OPS is now 607. It's going to be below 6 at the end of today. I can guarantee you that. He is hitting an abysmal 227. It's not good, guys. He needs to go. Bench his ass. I don't know what you need to do. Like, I wouldn't DFA him, but bench him. Meyer is sitting right there. This lineup would be so much better. The lineup today in game 1 stinks. It stinks. After like Carlos Narvaez in the cleanup spot, 5 through 9 stinks. Like the lineup looks like a Little League lineup like last year. Like, it's bad. But if you had Marcelo Meyer in that lineup, you've instantly got 5 guys. And then, Sedon in the 9 hole as well. That I'm pretty comfortable with. But as long as Trevor Story's in this lineup, I'm not going to feel comfortable. And something desperately needs to change. Before we get out of here, that's where I'm going to end it. Go down below in the comments. Should Trevor Story be in this lineup? Y for yes, N for no. It's going to be a billion no's. I already know. And I agree. He shouldn't be. He hasn't earned it. He doesn't deserve it. When he's hitting as bad as he is, he shouldn't be in the lineup. But you let me know. Y for yes, N for no. Should Trevor Story be in the lineup? That's where I'm going to end it, guys. Doubleheader today. Hopefully they actually play the doubleheader today and it doesn't get pushed to a doubleheader on Sunday. But either way, we're gonna have shorts for each of the games once the games are over, and then we'll have a video recap in both games. So don't miss out. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help us get to 2,000 subscribers as fast as possible. That's pretty much it. And until next time, go Sox.